I've now met everyone on here, but welcome. I volunteer, I'm located here in Denver, Colorado, and I volunteer for Adaptive Ventures here locally. I also have a fitness company, and I'm an occupational therapist. So I love to make modifications for people. So if you have any kind of difficulties, you're having trouble holding on to a weight, or you need something different for your own grip strength or whatever it is, let me know. Happy to help you out. So are you all ready to work? Tonight we have a that would be a quick workout, 2-minute circuit. So we're going to do 30 seconds on for cardio, 30 seconds on resistance, then a minute rest. During that minute rest, for all of you overachievers, I'll also do a 30-second core. You pick your challenge for tonight. I will give you modifications along the way for both sitting, standing. We'll add in some legs, arms. It's a full body workout today. And we're going to end with our fingers. So to get started, find your happy place. Turn on your pump it up music. I'm going to pull up my timer here. Danica's already dancing. I appreciate that some of you guys leave your video on. It's nice to see faces.
Yes, if you guys do have video access, it is helpful so that Nicole can kind of see if anyone's doing anything that might not be quite right or might be hurting you in some way. Like, it's helpful for her to see you guys. So if you do have access to a camera, that is the way to roll.
But if not, no worries. Totally understand. All right, so, ooh, I do not want my big picture here. There we go. Pull up that timer. We are going to jump right in. So let's start off with we'll do a quick warm up just to get your bodies moving a little bit since it is the end of the night. So just start off with some shoulder rolls here one way. Get all those cracks and pops out. Switch directions. Bounce it around a little. Side to side. Whatever starts to feel good in your body, bring it down into your torso and into your waist. Maybe even into your hips. Start rolling your hips a little bit. So if you're standing, just kind of feet nice and wide and just circles with those hips. One way, switch directions. If you're sitting, you can do the same thing, just tilting side to side in the chair. Nice. And then arms, thumbs up, right by your waist. We're going to go up in Y's. Feet solid on the ground, core engaged, nice and long through your spine. Hands start at right by your pockets, thumbs up into a Y, and back down. Really nice and straight arms here, active all the way through your body, all the way to the tips of your fingers. So stretch out those fingers nice and long. Lengthen those arms out even more. Just kind of warming up all the joints that we're going to be working here. Good. Arms up like goalposts, and then bring your palms down. So you're just going to rotate at your shoulders for what you can. Just gentle. If it's just small motions, great. If this is challenging on anyone's shoulders, bring your elbows down to your side, 90-degree angles, and rotate out. Just to warm up that rotator cuff a little bit more. Nice. Give it a big shake. Roll out those ankles. And all right. So first round, we're going to jump rope. So if you don't, obviously you don't have rope with you because I didn't tell you to bring one. So your arms are just by your side and you're just going to mimic jumping rope with your arms. If you're seated, it's just arm circles. We'll talk about some other modifications. So here we go for 30 seconds. If you're standing, stay light on those toes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. So stay light on those toes and jump. Get those arms going, fast circles here. You can always grab a towel or just a piece of rope and just swing it, just so you get a little bit of difference. Keep it going, just over halfway. Nice job. And we're gonna go right into our resistance. So grab a weight or your band. Catch breath. If you're standing, the band goes, or sitting, your band goes under your foot. We're gonna do a bicep curl and then into an overhead press. So you can do it twice, 2 at a time if you have dumbbells, or you're sitting and your band's long. So bicep curl, press. All right. Keep it going here. That's halfway, so you can switch arms if you're doing it one arm at a time. Keep that core engaged. 3, 2, 1. If you want to join in core, awesome. If not, great too. Grab a sip of water, catch your breath. Core for this is you're going to be engaged through your abs, standing or sitting. We're just going to do little rotations just of your trunk. So hands are in front of your face at chest level. Just rotate at your trunk. Go ahead and begin if you haven't already. Nice and slow, be good on your spine. If it feels, make sure you're engaging those abs, belly button in and up to your ribs. 3, 2, 1. Nice, catch your breath. Great. The next round is gonna be boxing into, and then our resistance is gonna be chicken wings. So we'll do this with either bands or weights. So boxing, sit up nice and tall, get ready, arms up, chest level, forward jabs, here you go, punch forward, core is engaged. You can go as slow or as fast as you want here. You know your body's halfway there. Cross your body now. Get a little bit more trunk rotation in. In 3, 2, 1, grab dumbbells or your resistance bands. We're gonna go into chicken wings. So what that looks like are your arms coming up to that 90-degree angle, shoulder level, elbows back down to your side. Starting off at 90-degree angles with your arms at your side, up and down, keeping your arms bent. You should feel this in the outside of your shoulders. If you're using resistance bands, I like to put them underneath my feet and pull up and down from there, or underneath your bottom. Nice. 2 more here, seconds. 1. Catch your breath. If you're joining me for core, then sit up nice and tall or stand tall. We're gonna do side bends here. So you can have your arms up by your head, maybe behind your neck. And then we're just gonna side bend so that your elbow is coming down towards your hip. Core is engaged. You should feel this along the side of your body. 2, 1. Nice job. Catch your breath. You got 30 seconds rest here. Then we're going into jumping jacks and then triceps.
Hey, quick question. When you're doing this thing, do you feel your muscles like crunching to pull you back up, or it's just a movement?
No, you should feel it kind of, so you'll feel it. If you're crunching to your right, you'll crunch with your right muscles, right side body muscles. And then to lift you back up, pull back up with that left side.
Okay.
So when you crunch to one side,
Uh-huh.
when you're going down, that side works. The opposite side works to pull you back up. Good question.
Okay, so if I don't feel that opposite side working, I just feel it in my back, that means the muscles aren't turned on, right?
Yeah, fire up your belly a little bit more.
Okay, I'll try that. Thanks.
Kind of give yourself a few taps right before you do it. All right, cool. All right, great question. Next, jumping jacks. So you can do these sitting with just your arms or arms and legs while you sit, or full jumping jacks. 30 seconds starting in 3, in 2, in 1, go. Keep breathing here. Nice work. More than halfway. Then we're going into triceps. So you got 3, 2, 1. Nice. If you are a band user and you have good shoulder range of motion, band goes up and over your head, and you'll bend and straighten your arm. Same thing if you've got dumbbells, you can do the same motion. The band I have clasped behind my back, and that you can do nice and low. If that feels too much for your opposite shoulder to tuck behind, you can hold the band kind of out a little, wherever feels comfortable, okay? Elbow up high, get those triceps going. If this doesn't feel good in your solid chair or a chair with arms, you can do dips. Switch sides, that's halfway. Nice work. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Core team. Next exercise, you're gonna stand up nice and tall. Arms are behind your head or out in goalposts. If you can, we're gonna crunch across your body. So we're gonna go knee to elbow, and you can lift your leg if you've got it. If not, just rotate that elbow towards that knee. So right side to left. You can do this in sitting too. Awesome. And then if you haven't switched sides, really feel that squeeze and that crunch in those abs as you twist. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Catch your breath. Next round is we're gonna go back to a boxing series for the cardio. And then for the rows, we're gonna do either a squat and row, or if you're sitting down in the chair, you'll just row chest level, squeeze those shoulder blades. All right? So we got 5 seconds here. So we're gonna go boxing. If you're standing, get those feet nice and wide. Let's add in some twists here. So start with jabs forward. Keep that core engaged. My hips are tucked under just a little bit, so my butt's not sticking out and I'm not curled. Nice flat back, engage through your hips, straight forward, punch. Nice, and then as we now crisscross your body, twist You can rotate those hips too as you go. To what feels good to you. If you're sitting down, give yourself a little twist. 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands or dumbbells. If you're standing or sitting, you can put your bands underneath your feet. We're going to squat down, squeeze those shoulder blades, and row back. Make sure if you're sitting or standing, that back is nice and flat. Your belly isn't sagging. Give your body some support. Here we go, 30 seconds. Rows. Another modification for this would be reaching forward and squeezing back with those bands. So straight arms forward, arms drive backwards. But you guys are rocking it. Keep it going. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Excuse me. 4. We're gonna go back and try those side twists or side bends again. So start nice and tall, core engaged. Arms are up, maybe behind your head to give you some support so that you can be fully engaged all the way through your back body. Side bend, squeeze back up. Side, squeeze. Let's stay one side, do 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Nice, catch your breath here. We're gonna go back to, I'm gonna grab my ball. All right, we're gonna go back to jump rope. So get ready to be light on your toes and quick. This time, instead of circles forward, switch it circles backwards. So you're jump roping backwards. We're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1, jump rope. So another option for you guys for modification, keep it going. I'm just gonna talk. If you don't have a rope, I've got an old stretched out sock and a cup of rice in the bottom of it. And now I can jump rope with that. So it gives me a little extra resistance and I have to coordinate for it to swing around. Easy, something you've got around, it's just a knot in there. In 3, 2, 1, nice work. Next exercise is Superman's. So we're gonna hinge forward like we did for the rows, and our arms are gonna look like what we started like with our V's earlier, except I'm gonna demonstrate sitting down. My back is flat, core engaged. I'm gonna hinge forward, thumbs up, and then I'm gonna lift here. Shoulders down away from your ears. Back down. Hold and lift and see if you can hold it. It's gonna be a little bit different. If you are trying to do this with resistance, it's tricky. It doesn't take a lot of resistance before you can really feel it. So try it probably without first. If you're standing, same thing. Squat down, hinge forward, shoulders up, slide down, V's. Hold it here, and then we're gonna lower back down. Lift up, squeeze those shoulder blades down your back like the tips of your shoulder blades are trying to kiss. Back down, keep that belly engaged, back flat. It's harder than it looks, you guys. Keep going, lower down. Make sure those thumbs are up to the ceiling. Super important. Back down, lift, hold up there, hold for 3, slide those shoulders down more, belly in 2, 1. Lower. Nice work. Shake it out. Nice work, y'all. How's everyone feeling? Good? We're going to end.
Feeling good.
Sweet. We're going to end with a couple finger exercises. Thanks, Chris, for the thumbs up. We always are gripping, but we don't work the finger extensors a lot and the straightening of our hands. Here you go. So we're gonna start by just opening our fingers and stretch them as wide as you can without letting them hyperextend and arch. So stretch real wide and then wiggle them back out. Palms up, palms down. Make sure your shoulders are dropped down away from your ears. Palms up, palms down. Now this exercise, you can use just a rubber band and put it around your fingertips and you open and close. Make sure it's a flat rubber band. Hair ties don't work that great. They usually shoot pretty far. So you'll just open and try to stretch your fingers and then close them. Yeah, if you've got putty, that works great too. You can also just do it actively and just really focus on extending those fingers from your elbow all the way down to your fingertips. Really stretch them out wide. Good. Shake it out. Next one. I call these burners because they burn your forearms. Simple as that. Your arms, you can do this one arm at a time or both arms. Shoulders come down. Palms face forward. My wrists are bent back as far as you can. And that might only be part way. Totally fine. As long as you're staying active and it's to your limits. Shoulders down. Make those fingers active. Really fire them up all the way up to your fingertips. Hold them there. Then spread your fingers as wide as you can make them. Squeeze them back together. Open them up wide. Keep those arms straight. Squeeze together. Open, close. Open, close. Now take your pinky and your thumb and touch them. And then spread them back as wide as you can. Squeeze your ring finger and thumb like you're holding a little penny. Straighten them back out. The slower you go on these and the more active you are, the more you're going to start to feel that burn. One more time, pinky to thumb, all the way down your fingers. Ring, open, middle, open, pointer, open. Whew, shake it out. Nice work. So those are just a couple exercises to work your extensors and counteract everything that we're doing. All the bike handles we're holding on to, the climbing holds, keyboarding, cell phones, you name it, our books, it's all here in front of us. So try this out for this week. My challenge is for you to try it once a day or once every other day. Just opening and closing your fingers, grab a desk rubber band, and build up. All right? Great workout today, you guys. I see a lot of sweat.